Yo, yo, what's the deal, everybody? My bad, y'all. My bad. We over here celebrating. Welcome to Raider Nation Unlimited, the post-game wrap-up. I'm your brother, Wasted Talent. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hey, when is the last time we've been in first place, y'all? When's the last time we've been in first place, man? It's fucking, yo, the equinox is upon us. But to be real with y'all, man, I'm gonna be 100% factual and real with y'all, bro. We got into this game, bro. Look, man, we got this game. We gutted out a win, bro. But this team did not look great. This team didn't look great, and I'm not coming in here shitting on the team, bro. But there's a few things that need to change, bro. The defense was horrific today. The defense was horrific. Look, I want to be as positive as possible because we won, but there's some issues here, bro. There's some big issues, man. Huge. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Sorry for making y'all wait, man. Sorry for making y'all wait, man, but it's phenomenal. Yo, listen, y'all. Yo, I got my brothers, some of my bros pulling up, man. Larry, everybody's in the place to be. You know what I'm saying? But yo, what do y'all think, man? Max balled out. Max balled out 1,000%, yo. Max balled out. Yo, shout out to my brother was in a place to be, man. Yo, we undefeated. Every time my bro come over here, man, I've never lost a game. My brother come to my house, yo. Unbelievable. LB Maximus is in a place to be. First game, baby. First game. My guy, Great Southern Trend Kill. Rusty and the rest were trying to hand Denver the game. Listen, be that as it may, there was a lot of mistakes, man. A lot of mistakes. Ridiculous, man. We got our first super of the day, man. Larry DM. Jimmy winning that game on the run is poetic. All he does is win games. Yeah, man. Jimmy, look, bro, I give Jimmy a lot of credit, man. I give Jimmy a lot of credit, man. But there are definitely some things that I see, man. And I'm not going to come in here and be negative, man. I'm not going to come in here and be negative, man. But the defense got to tighten up, man. Let me tell you something. Patrick Graham, whatever you doing out there, bro, you better go out there and you better call a better game next week. You better, yo, we got almost 300 in the room. Get wasted with your brother Wasted. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Yo, y'all pay our bar tabs before y'all come in here too, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Sabu88. Good teams find a way to win, though, when a lot of mistakes are made, and that's a fact, yo. That's a fact. My dog John James is in the place, man. Carr would not have ran for that win. Go, yo. Listen, John James, I don't even want to bring up Lord Voldemort, but DC probably wouldn't have done that, man. You see, this is the difference between having a quarterback like Jimmy G that is a gutsy quarterback. Those close games, you win those close games, man. So like, let's hope that, you know, things kind of settle down. Now, I'm going to be real with you guys, man. Look, you guys know how Wasted feels about us not drafting Jalen Carter, bro. Tyree Wilson looked horrendous today. He looked terrible. Terrible, man. And it's crazy. You know, I don't understand why they kept taking Malcolm Kuntz out. Malcolm Kuntz was really balling, man. My guy Raider Nomad, the defense knows what to do. Knows what to do. Just needs to be more aggressive. See, the thing about Patrick Graham's scheme is they're not very aggressive. It's more of an opportunistic zone defense. It's a very passive defense. And the thing about it is that it's hard to be aggressive when you're not getting any push up the middle. It's very hard to be aggressive, man. Yo, my guy Ty Davis, man. Appreciate you, Ty. Salute, man. Only team in the division with a win, 1-0. Let's go Raiders. That's what the F I'm talking about, man. Yo, how long has it been since we've been in first place, man? I don't want to gloat about it. It is only week 1. But golly, man, it feels good to eke that win out, man. Feels great, man. My guy, Joe Capito Ramos, man. Thank you for the $4.99 super, bro. I'm going to keep it 100. Our defense looked better and actually decent when Teamer was in for Merritt. So let me ask y'all a question, man. What are y'all assessment on the secondary today, man? Nate Hobbs looks like he's back to form. Nate Hobbs was playing well today. Jacorian Bennett is a rookie. The referees were kind of abusing Jacorian. I think Jacorian Bennett played very well, man. I'm very proud of Jacorian Bennett. Marcus Peters was you know, he did okay. The fact that we didn't see a lot of Marcus Peters means that he did well. The thing about it is, man, that safety room, man, Marcus Epps and Trayvon Merritt getting beat in the back of the end zone with the same play was ridiculous, man. Ridiculous, yo. Yo, gotta go to the place to be. Shout out to my brother Grafton Raider, man. What's up, brother?
What's good, my brother? I just wanted to, come have a celebratory conversation with you real quick. I'm not going to come in here and try to be in the show the whole time. We did a watch party. It was fun. You know what I mean? Got the vibe out with the guys.
Nah. Don't you try to run out of here that easy there, buddy.
Nah, man. Hey,
so what you think, bro?
Hell of a game, man. Jimmy G looked exactly like we thought he would look. You know what I mean? Put up 200 yards. It wasn't, this great godly statistical game, but 2 TDs. Made one costly mistake in the end zone, kind of throwing a double coverage. I did see Tay open in the middle of the end zone, but it is what it is. You're not gonna make them all. But Jimmy G, man, using his legs at the end of the game to wrap that shit up so we can just go out there and kneel the ball out and wrap this shit up.
Gutsy.
Legendary, gutsy game by Jimmy G, man. Other than that, man, I mean, Josh didn't run the ball effectively. Initially I said he was going to start off slow. I guess my initial thought was right. I kind of changed my tune and said I thought he was going to ball out, but didn't look too good out there. 19 carries. I believe he had like 50 yards on the ground or something like that, 48, somewhere around there. Yeah. But yeah, man. And this is the thing that irritated me. Wasted. Let me know what you think about this. The one play we got our tight ends involved, it was a big play to Hooper. That was a game changer.
Yeah, man.
We got to find a way to get them involved. You know what I mean?
But this is the thing, man. When it comes to tight ends and guys, look, for me, when we drafted Michael Mayer, I'm happy. I'm still happy about it. But the thing is, it normally takes tight ends a year. So let's pump the brakes on that. I'm glad we have Austin Hooper. It's a real reason why we got Austin Hooper.
Yeah.
Maybe they need to start feasting on Horsted a little bit more. But Michael Mayer needs to figure out the blocking scheme. He was getting dominated today, blocking-wise. And he got called for a really, really big holding call. I noticed
that penalty. Yeah, grabbed the back of the guy's jersey. Didn't get away with it.
Yeah, he couldn't get away with it at all, bro. He got beat like a redheaded stepchild. Yeah. The thing is that I'm concerned about is Tyree Wilson. I don't mean to be the wet blanket, but I just need to be 100% factual and real. Tyree Wilson does not look like he is going to mature into something that we can have out there as a starter. He is very, very slow off the ball, man. Very slow.
I agree, but the thing is, we can't come up with that complete assessment after one game. You know what I'm saying? No, don't. Look, I agree with you. He had a terrible game. He looked like he was 3 steps behind the whole defensive line. At some point, you may have to move him into the interior. This may cost us with Chandler out right now. I'm gonna be honest.
It definitely is, and that was my point.
Yeah.
The thing with Tyree Wilson that I fully expected, because he was underdeveloped at Texas Tech. He was just winning because he's stronger and bigger than everybody. In the NFL, you can't win like that. He doesn't have his pad level is trash, bro. He doesn't have a quick first step, and he can't dominate. Like it's looking like, they need to take him and make him a defensive tackle or something. But at this point, I'm not gonna go off the rails too fast. He is the kind of kid where they need to kind of, instead of trying to feature him, they need to start somebody over him, and they need to develop this boy. Because let me tell you something, man. They're going to kill his confidence the way he was getting dominated out there, man.
Kuntz came out there and kind of injected a little bit of excitement into that defensive line. And then
a lot of excitement, bro. I don't understand why the fuck he's not starting, bro.
Then he's just gone. You know what I mean? But, hey, man, we got to figure it out. The good thing is we squeaked out a win. We escaped Denver, with a dub, and that's really all that matters right now. Every team in our division took an L. We're 1-0 right now. That is big. A lot of conference losses, too. I watched around the league. Pittsburgh taking that L. I'm watching all these conference games very closely.
Me too, bro. Indy losing. Yeah. You know what I mean? And, man, happy trails, J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins is out of camp. Man, that's terrible, man. Yeah.
That's terrible. Prayers to Jacoby Myers. Had a hell of a game. Yes. Over 80 yards receiving, 2 TDs on 9 catches. A phenomenal game from him. We've been speaking highly about him since day one. We knew he was a high-end wide receiver 2, wide receiver 1 on a lot of teams.
Yes,
went out there and proved us right. Dirty ass hit. They should have
ejected him. Yeah. And to be honest with you, Jacoby Myers, the way he was walking off the field, I know that feeling. Yeah. You know what I mean? Getting your bell rung like that. He had his eyes closed when he was walking off the field. Yeah. He probably won't play next week. Don't be surprised.
He won't. And to be honest, The good thing was though, Ace, that at least he had his eyes squinting because initially his eyes was like this. Like he's seen a ghost and his hands cramped up like Tua's. It was like, oh my God, we've seen this way too many times. But he got up pretty quick, walked off the field. I think he'll be back in time for Pittsburgh, but just get healthy. You know what I mean?
The NFL is slick too, man. They went right to commercial. They don't want people to see that image on the ground. He kind of got hit in his chin with the helmet, man. That's like almost like a freaking weapon. Let me read this super real quick. Raider Nomad, my brother, appreciate the 499 super. The defense knows what to do. Just need to be more aggressive. Shout out to you, my guy. Ty Davis, salute, wasted. The only team in our division want to know, let's effing go. My dog, man. My guy, Joe C, man. Let's keep it 100. Our defense looked better and actually decent when Teamer was on the field for Merring. Let's go. I think I read these already, but it's all good. My guy, J.A. Patriot, Merring makes me sick today. Just win, baby. Yeah, man.
Nope. Can't do that. You cannot do that. Yes, he looked bad in coverage. That one play he gave up in the end zone looked bad, okay? But at the end of the day, the guy tackled very, very good for us today. I'm telling you now, Merrick was yes, he gave up a big play. I understand that. Yes, in coverage, he was suspect, but you guys, he tackled very well for us today. He did have some big plays for us. I'm not going to shit on Merrick. I know we're not paying him, and I know we didn't draft him in the second round to be a guy just to be tackling good. But look, he did. He may not have got it done in coverage. Marcus Epps, too. Both those guys gave up TDs in the end zone, both your safeties. Andy had a great point. You never want to see both your safeties give up TDs. Yeah. But the guy played. Look, he tackled great for us today. I'm just saying.
I'm be the glass half empty guy. There's no way that him being at this level of his career, being in his third year in the career, that he should be getting beat like that. Okay. There just ain't no way from a guy that they just brought off the practice squad in the back of the end zone. He looks lost out there again. And this is his second year in his defense. Trayvon Merrick, you are the first person on my shit list. You need to be a guy who plays better. I don't give a damn.
No, he needs to play better, but the thing was, where he was playing bad, he made up for it in tackling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Bro, like, but to be real with you, Denver doesn't have a bunch of, freak athletes out there, bro. They are woefully undermanned right now. Yeah. This shouldn't be an issue when you're getting beat by a guy they just brought off the practice squad. It wasn't Cortland Sutton that beat you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come the hell on, bro. I agree. Look, I'm saying he did have a bad game in coverage, but he had a great game. You know what I mean? Outside of that, and don't get me wrong, you want this guy to be that cover guy. You want him to be the ball hawk. We all want that. I'm just saying, beat him to shit for his coverage ability, but also give him his flowers for what he did do good in the game. Great big third down tackle that helped us get off the field. Like Merrick helped us win this ball game, bro.
Yo, he did with that tackle, but that's the least he should do. I'm giving him a cactus. F his flowers. He better bring his ass next week and ball, because let me tell you something. He's not going to be able to get away with that next week. And the thing about it is that he needs to come up and be more physical too. Like fucking Josh Allen, bro, that's going to be a problem next week. Yeah, you got to come up. You got to hit him, bro. Yeah. You got to hit him. He's like a tight end playing quarterback. My guy, Demokes, man, the Donkeys still have not won once. Won against us since we've been in Vegas. Just win, baby. 7-0 since we've been in Vegas. Listen, man, this is the Bermuda Triangle for the Denver Broncos, man. My guy, Mr. Casual Spaz, I hope Tyree can develop like the Condor. Dub number one. See, this is the difference, bro. When you saw Max Crosby as a rookie, you saw the quick first step, the quick twitch muscles, stuff that is just God-given. You don't see that with this guy. Even with Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack was always in the play. He was just one step away.
He was not
Tyree, he's not even a factor, and that's a problem. First game of the season, I'm calling it. I don't give a damn, yo.
No, like you look at the way Denver ran the ball. Javonte and all these guys, they really ran left. they really didn't run the ball too much to the right side where Mad Max was. They ran Tyree's way. They ran to the left side of that line. You know what I'm saying? So look, I agree. Tyree had a miserable game, but it's his first game. All I'm saying is this: I'm just holding out hope. You know what I'm saying? Like that maybe he can figure it out, and maybe they'll get some, get some specialists around him to craft his game. But yes, he had a miserable game.
I mean, bro, you know the crazy thing, Chandler Jones, that Chandler Jones not being here is, I didn't think it would be as big of a deal as it is, but it is going to be a major problem for the Raiders if they can't either get him in here, which I don't see happening in the near past, or they have to go out here in a scrap heap and bring somebody in to be another rusher to spell, Isaac Rochelle, he's not it. You know what I mean? We need to get somebody else
Tillery
in.
on the edge, ain't it?
Yeah, Tillery on the edge ain't it? And Tillery, man, made another boneheaded play again, man.
Yes.
But you know, listen, I'm coming in here normally with positivity, bro. But that defense has me. I'm going on record. It has me worried. I thought they would play a lot better, and I hope we can improve next year.
We can't beat the defense up. Look, real quick. Denver scored 16 points. 16 points. Okay, 16 points. They scored 16 points. Marcus Peters, they threw the ball towards his way one time. Jacorian Bennett looked really good outside of those 2 penalties. Our rook looks really good. A short tackler. He was out there balling. They called a bullshit PI on him. Yes, our safeties were very suspect. Marcus Epps and Merrick need to step it up. Our linebackers were pretty good. Spillane had a good game outside of getting.
Vaughn Diablo had an excellent game.
Excellent game. Excellent game.
Diablo had an excellent game, man. Spillane had an excellent game as well.
Luke Masterson almost lost us this game.
Yes.
You know, but the linebackers look fairly well too. So the defense, man, I'm not gonna beat them up, bro. Like, yes, the defensive line should have did better. Yes, there still wasn't too much push from the interior. John Jenkins was non-existent. A lot of those guys, Adam Butler didn't do anything today.
Adam Butler played. Adam Butler got dominated today.
Yeah, but
Adam Butler got dominated. Look, what I want to see next week, I want to see them bring Nessa J. Silvera up. It's time to bring these young guys in. Byron Young played. He got some snaps. He didn't look bad at all. He was but look, man. If this is the way some of these like Butler is going to play, send him back down. Let's try the young fella, man. But look, guys, I'm looking at this from a critical standpoint. I want to come here and just heap a lot of praise on this team. It was a gutsy win, you know what I mean? But I need to be pragmatic here. I need to listen. The defense does need to improve, and I'm not going to run away from that. They played well. They held this team to 16 points, but you have to look at the team that they're playing, and they're not going to get the chances that you got in a game like this. You know what I'm saying? From teams that are better offensively. The Denver Broncos are like the walking wounded on their offense. And that's the thing, man. And that's the reason why I'm looking at it from this prism. Yo, my God, Black Sunday. Let's be honest. Carr would have took a sack instead of running on first down. Bro, it don't even matter what DC would have done, man. He is gone, and Jimmy GQ is here. Jimmy Hub for president. My guy, Deontay Wilder, you notice how all the home teams lost in our division, and we were the only away team that won. I believe the NFL was setting us up to lose. Karma. Facts, bro. They always do that. Yo, my guy, Kevin Castro. I agree about Tyree. You could tell when someone has it and when someone doesn't. He doesn't have it. You know, if it's too early for how early he was drafted, I can't see him being a star. Bro, I don't need for Tyree Wilson to be a star. I need for Tyree Wilson to be a starter that is there in 4 years that's starting for us. I don't need for him to be Max Crosby, bro. Max Crosbys are not growing on trees. Bosa's are not growing on trees. There's only so many of those guys. I just need him to be a good starting player, bro. If he could be a Justin Tuck level player, to me, we did well. I mean, I don't know about you, bro, but that's how I feel. My God. Oh, my bad. Real quick.
No. Then read this. Go ahead, read this. Go ahead. You good?
Told you, Mr. Wasted, the equinox is upon us, man. Listen, and with that being said, we're going to get Graf out of here. yeah. What's up, Harry from Michigan? Yo, I'm sorry about that today, man. I thought I could bring you back on Docs and Chat, man. My bad. Yo, my God. Black Raider, WP. My game.
My game ball on both sides. Go to Myers and Diablo.
Myers and Diablo. Yes, man. Yes, sir.
I got Jimmy G and Nate Hobbs.
Jimmy G and Nate Hobbs. Nate Hobbs played terrific, man.
Phenomenal.
Look, so now let me stop being freaking negative. Let's be positive. Malcolm Kuntz balled out when he was out there, man. I love what I see from Malcolm Kuntz. And to me, he doesn't look like as much of a liability in the run as people were saying. Malcolm Kuntz held the edge. He looks like he's gotten stronger. And he definitely, once he was in, it was a noticeable change when he would come in. We would get more pressure when Kuntz was in. I think they need to explore leaving him where he is. Another guy that balled out, Jacorian Bennett, man. Jacorian Bennett, man, you could see a young, solid starting corner right there. You could see it all over him, man. I love it, man. Yep. And also another guy who played very, very well is Greg Van Roten.
Yeah.
Shout out to Greg Van Roten. He played well. Now Dylan Parham and Andre James, we got a little problem there. They look like they were kind of getting manhandled today, man. Did you pay attention to the line, Graf?
No, they were struggling a little bit. I think that's another reason why Josh couldn't really get his footing too much. You know what I'm saying? That's a 6-man job to run the ball, right? You know, you need your O-line on deck. You know what I'm saying? And you need your running back to get it right. Yes, they struggled on the left side. Well, I can't say Colton looked pretty good, but
Colton did look.
But I mean, look, what do you expect? Parham's a second-year guy. It's going to take some time to get him going. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't great. Andre James a few times. Yeah, he had a few blunders, but it is what it is. Look, I thought the O-line. This is the thing. The O-line. This is why we threw the ball so heavy. This is why Jimmy G was out there, because they kept him upright. Denver didn't sack him, I don't think, once. I don't think they got to him one time.
No,
you know what I mean?
They got some hits on him, but they kept him relatively clean. And I'm gonna be real with you, man. Yo, every time Jimmy gets touched, I hold my breath because I'm like, oh my God, please.
I think every Raiders fan does, definitely.
Oh my God, man. I'm just like, man, like when he took off of that run and slid, I was like, oh my, I thought he was gonna get teed off on him, man. I'm so happy he didn't get touched, man.
If we can get 17 games of this from Jimmy G, though, we are definitely in contention for a playoff berth. I'm telling you that right now.
Yes, we are. How did Zamir White look to you, man? The 1 or 2 carries he got, man. Much to do about nothing, right?
I remember he got one pass, a little shovel pass. I think he had for like 3-4 yards or something like that. Zeus was non-existent, man. And to be real with you, none of the running backs performed well today. None of them. Amir Abdullah. I mean, like none of these guys got it done in the run game. I think Jimmy G was like our best running back today.
The crazy thing for me is this, man. Josh Jacobs, right? Mm-hmm. They didn't really make a commitment to Josh Jacobs to run the ball. A lot of it, they went away from the run so much that you got to realize something with Josh Jacobs. You have to commit to the run with him. You can't do this thing where you give him a carry and you go away from him for 3-4 plays. You gotta allow him to, because he's a pitch count running. He's the kind of guy you got to allow him to keep running the ball, and then eventually he breaks one, and then he breaks the game open. You got to give Josh his time, man. Let me get to some more of these suits. My man Nate Dogg. Jimmy played like a Raider. Did what he needed to do to win. Very, very gutsy by Jim. The flying wonderful Lee Zadell. I am so much more confident with Hemi G under center. Like we all are, man. My dog, Mike Downs in the place, man. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Buffalo, you too. On to the next. Next appointment is the Bills, man. I feel you, bro. And my dog is in the place, man. Marvin, high stakes Lewis. Spillane is not it. We need to go and get a stronger middle linebacker like Queen. Marv, I like Spillane. Spillane played excellent today. He got trucked one time, but hey, man, that's what happens when you get a guard out there on your ass, man. Spillane played great, man. I have no problem with the way Spillane played. Cali Boy Raider, my dog, man. Man, it feels good to have a QB with pocket.
He actually got cooked by Perrine. Perrine literally ran right through his face.
But the guard hit him right before P. Ryan hit him. That's why, you know what I'm saying? My dog, Cali Boy, he said, man, it feels good to have a QB with pocket awareness. That's all I wanted, but was labeled a car hater. Go Raiders. Cali Boy, that is my dog, man. He always was on the same sheet of music with us with that.
Hey, Cali Boy, bro, literally, I just said this on the show. Jimmy G went through his progressions. He did everything he was supposed to do at the quarterback position today. Outside of that one play in the end zone that ended up being a pick that put us in, it did put us in a fucked up situation, right? But at the end of the day, the man went through his progressions. He surveyed the field. That's what you want out of your quarterback. That was a very gutsy and very, very, very excellent performance by QB1.
That's crazy, man. Yo, my guy, Black Sunday. Nice to see our QB have pocket awareness. Made his progressions.
There you go.
If they weren't there, he ran. Also, why isn't Renfro getting any looks? Bro, I noticed this. Hunter Renfro, I mean, it was a couple times Renfro got open, but the way that they do with this offense, for whatever reason, he didn't get much separation, but I noticed they run him and Devontae Adams in the same part of the field. Yeah. It doesn't look like they're really featuring Hunter Renfro in any of these play calls.
But you know what, though? He's such a great route runner. You have to keep an eye on him at all times. So if this is a guy that's not going to get the ball a lot like he did a few years back when in his Pro Bowl season, I'm cool with that. You always got to have somebody on Hunter Renfro. He is one play away from a big play. You know what I'm saying? So look, if that keeps Devontae out there, open, keeps Jacoby open, keeps Hooper and all these other guys open, hey, it is what it is. I really don't care. I don't need Hunter Renfro to have 10 catches a game. Would it be great to get a few? Definitely. You want to see Hunter involved in the offense, but you got to keep an eye on him at all times. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So look, I'm cool.
Bro. And now he's going to have to go into that role that Jacoby is in, because I don't see Jacoby playing next week. It's premature for me to say that, but the way he got hit, the National Football League is going to be all over the Raiders to keep him out, man. They,
you
know how they are.
You will see Trey Tucker probably active next week.
Yeah, so Trey Tucker will slide into the Hunter Renfro role, and I was surprised with how many snaps Carter got on the offense. Were you?
Yeah. Hey, man, they're trying to get him. They're trying to get him activated. You got to remember he had a career year with the Chargers last year, over 500 yards receiving. This was a guy that played really well for the Chargers. With those injuries that they had at the wide receiver position, so they like DeAndre Carter a lot, and he's a guy that's always a play away from a big play as well. You know what I mean? The guy got speed. I like DeAndre Carter, man. I like the way they're displaying his skill set out there in the field. Hopefully we see more of him, man.
My dog, classic man Q. Those hits look very bounty gate-ish to me. I mean, bro, listen, man, it's the NFL. And Q, I know you're a young cat, but this was par for the course in the league that I grew up watching. You know what I mean? I think now we kind of make a big deal out of it. You know what I mean? And I know there's a lot of camera angles, so you can kind of see the violence of the game a lot more than you used to. Right. But at the end of the day, man, once I see hard hits and stuff, that's really what the league is, man. And you can't really take that out of the game. And if they're going to take that out of the game, then they're going to have to take pads off and just make them play touch football at this point. It is what it is. I don't think it was bounty gate-ish at all, to be real with you. They're just out there playing the game. They're playing hard. It's just that it all depends on what team you are. The National Football League has a problem more so with the way they call the aggressive play calls because it's not consistent. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what you're going to get. And it seems like when a Raider gets hit, nobody fucking calls it. You know what I'm saying? He said, wake up, wasted. Don't miss my super. Nobody going to miss your super, Cedric. Relax. Yo, what's going on? My guy, Midnight Raider King. This is the only game one the offense and defense was kind of vanilla because you really didn't know what to expect from Denver. We will open up the playbook game 3. Yo, I feel you too, man. Midnight Raider King, that's a great point, man. Shout out to Midnight Raider King, bro. Do you think that Josh was serving up vanilla because he didn't have faith in the guys out there, or do you think he was serving up vanilla because Denver's defense was balling?
I think the reason why those tight ends weren't, and I want to get them more involved, but I think, look, man, Denver has a great linebacking core. You know what I'm saying? They have a great defense. They're stacked all across the board. At the end of the day, I think Denver knows. I think Sean Payton has been around long enough to know that Josh likes his tight ends. He likes his slot guys, right? So, in a sense, I feel like they kind of low-key took our tight ends out of the game. You know what I mean? Like, until they just started realizing, oh, shit, Devontae's just going to cook us. Jacoby's going to cook us. Now we got to, change our game plan a little bit. And then they found Hooper for that, 30-yarder or some shit like that. So, I mean, look, I'm going to say it like this, you guys. I don't care. If we win every game like this moving forward, would it be great to get some blowouts? Yes. If we win every game moving forward like this, hey, we win. Hey, win is a win. I really don't care. Like, we're going to look different against every team because every team is different. You know what I mean? So we're not going to look the exact same against Denver, against Buffalo.
Yeah, see, and that's the great thing about these guys. These guys scheme on a week-by-week basis. The defensive scheme is a week-by-week basis, right? Yeah. So it's basically how we match up, right? Now, next week, we got a tall order flying into Buffalo trying to win that game, right? We got to see how the Buffalo Bills look. I don't think the Buffalo Bills are going to be world beaters like that. You know what I mean? Because since Brian DeBoer left, they have not looked as explosive as they used to.
And let me say something real quick, Wasted. For everybody also beating up the defense, right? Think about it like this. Their leading rusher had 52 yards. Their leading receiver was a running back that had 37 yards. That speaks volumes about how this defense held up today. So I'm not beating up this defense. Yes, you want to see some better plays. You want to see some INTs. You want to see some fumble recoveries. You want to see the splashy plays. But when you look at that, when you look at the stat sheet and realize that their leading receiver had 37 yards and their leading back had 52.
I'll take that every day of the week.
That is a hell of a game for the defense. Hell of a game.
I take it every day of the week. Graf, the only thing is that for me, this Denver collection of players, right? These collection of players are not the best. And I'm looking at the way the defense played and the way the offensive line for the Denver Broncos kind of dominated our defensive line. That is what worries me. You had guys like Bowles and guys like McGlinchey. They played excellent today. They were very physical. I don't like how physical they were with our defensive line. Our defensive line didn't look like they were able to answer the bell. And that was more of my concern. I'm not shitting on this win. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'll take every single one of them. They all count the same. But I want this defensive line to look a lot better. I'm very, very disappointed in the defensive line. Pride and Purpose, my guy. Prayers up to Jakobi. Hard-fought game. Josh legs will be back by the third game. D-line needs a tugboat in the middle. Happy with the win. On to the next. Shout out to you. And that picture is freaking goated, man.
Mhm.
Yo, Mr. H, you're wasted. You on that 50 Cent diet? What does that mean? What 50 Cent diet? Is 50 Cent getting bigger, smaller? What's going on? I ain't been paying attention, bro. What's that even mean?
Oh no,
Hey, Mr. H, you gotta let me know, bro.
Mr. H, 50 look a little bloated, bro. So shit.
You said I'm looking bloated? Well, hey, man, maybe I'm on a 50 Cent diet, man. I don't know. Yo, wasted. What's up, King? Graphic rated. My guy, man. Happy place to be, man. Ain't seen him in a while. My guy, Rick Glenn. The offense played well. The defense played well. Our cornerbacks made some really, really good open field tackles. Good game all around. Raiders, my dog, man. Look, man. Hey, Graph. I'm going to be honest with you, man. T. Severe had a very, 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 very good point, man. He said Wilkerson will take over that Myers role. We will likely carry an extra defensive player. I can see that happening, bro. Yeah. I can see that happening too because, Wilkerson was a guy that they kind of they coveted. They brought him back. You know what I'm saying? And Wilkerson was a guy in the preseason that looked like he looked like he might push to be a starter. Yeah. Maybe they might go with their Patriot brethren. Maybe they are going to go away from Hunter Renfro. Man, I would think that they would give Hunter Renfro some more them touches based off of how
Buffalo's a pass-heavy team. I'm assuming, and I could be off. I think they're going to activate Tyler Hall this upcoming week. I think Tyler Hall will be a guy that can get you some snaps in the nickel, can play the corner, can play safety if need be. I think that's going to be the guy that's going to be activated this upcoming week to help add a little fire to that DB room.
Could it possibly be Keyline Cole time 2.0? The great and powerful Keyline Cole.
You don't need to. I mean, to be honest with you, you got Trey Tucker, you got DeAndre Carter. Wilkerson's going to be there. I think we're okay. I think we're fine at the wide receiver. It sucks with Jacoby being gone, though. I mean, this dude was playing phenomenal for us today, and he knows his system like the back of his hand.
Oh my God, man! Look, man, that's what we've been looking for a couple of years. Doxson wasted the 2 GOATs, and always the best in the game. Much respect and salute. Hey, we won. Let's hope we are better moving forward. Love all the shield more. Hey, man, I needed that, man. Appreciate you, dog. My guy, Raiders Scorpio. I'm happy with this win. Remember, these were the games we lost last year, and that's the reason why I'm shutting up, and I will not complain. Trust me, yo. Lee Zadell, Trey Tucker will be getting a few of the load with Jacoby being out next week. See, I don't know, man, because it looks like this regime really doesn't play the rookies like that. These rookies really got to earn their playing time, man. Mm-hmm. They had most of the rookies we are excited about inactive today. So, I don't know, man. My guy, Sean Huggins, the defense got to get it together fast. This should be a wake-up game. And the O-line got to tighten up for the run game. See, bro, listen, I don't necessarily think the O-line was terrible. I just think that I think the O-line, man, we got a little issue there with Dylan Parham. I think Dylan Parham needs to get a little bit stronger at guard, man. He was getting pushed around a lot. A lot of the pressure was coming off of Parham's side, man. So I think the O-line will be better, though, man. I'm not panicking the way I am with the defensive line.
You got Buffalo. Von Miller's out for 4 weeks. He's on the PUP list. I'm not too worried about that defensive line. I think we'll be a lot better. Look, to be real with you, man, pass blocking, we look pretty well. We kept Jimmy up. It wasn't sacked one time. We got to get that run blocking together. We got to open up some lanes for Josh to be able to run crazy on Buffalo.
And that's when you need the big guys. You need those road graders, those strong. And that was one of the reasons why I didn't want them to get rid of Alex Bars yet, because if Alex Bars is nothing, he is a good run blocker. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see how this all works out with it going forward, yo. Yo, man, let me ask y'all a question, man. And in the chat, and I want to ask Kraft this, man. Is there anybody that's out there currently on the scrap heap that you think that the Raiders should kick the tires on to kind of improve this defensive line, man?
Yeah, I'm looking at Carlos Dunlap. I just talked about him the other day, a guy that can get you at least 5 sacks a season. I know he's up there in age, but that guy, look, I think he had like 4.5 or something for Kansas City last year. You know what I'm saying? I believe the year before he had like 8.5 in Seattle. So Carlos Dunlap is a guy I'm looking at, or Kyle Van Noy, a guy that give you at least 5 sacks, a season. So add some extra firepower at the pass rusher. As a pass rusher.
I mean, hey, you do it just the same way Denver did with Frank Clark. With those older pass rushers, you want to go out there, bring them in, and keep them kind of on a pitch count. Yeah. You can keep them on a pitch count. They can be very, very effective. You know what I mean? I just think right now, with the Chandler Jones situation and with the situation being what it is, with our young pup not really getting a lot of snaps in preseason, This is a trial by fire, and we're really depending on him. Yeah. We need that pressure from the other side. Malcolm Kuntz is not a guy that you can leave out there for 60 plays again. Malcolm Kuntz is a guy you have to spell because he's a smaller guy and he can get dominated in the run game. You got to go out there and go get a defensive end this week. And Rochelle's not going to do it, man. I'm sorry, man.
At all.
He's not going to do it, man.
Yeah. Salute to everybody in the building, too. I see everybody commenting like crazy. Like, hey, Raider, man, to be real, bro, I hope Marcus Epps steps his game up. I hope he's not this guy that looked great because he was around all that talent in Philadelphia. He has to step up. He has to be a leader, man, on this defensive side of the ball. He has to get him and Mary together. They got to get right. They got to get right.
That's a fact. My man, Natural Day. I need Wilder to get me just 8 points. I don't think that's going to happen. He got turf toe.
And he got a moons over Miami as well, bro.
Yeah, man, it's crazy out here, man. So, yo, bro, next week, what do you think some of the keys to victory next week are based off of what you've seen, my guy?
I'm going to be honest, bro. I am so burnt out from this game. I'm not even there yet. Like, we've been live for like 6-7 hours today. I'm going to hold off on the Buffalo talk. I'm going to hold out because, you know how we do as content. We got to talk about that all week.
Yeah, we got to leak it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, no shade. I know we're on the Buffalo. I want to talk about it, but let's hold out for that for the week. You know what I mean? Let's enjoy this W first, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, you know me, man. You know me. Listen, I'm on to the next. Let's get it, baby. Classic Man Q. Matt Ioannidis, Hakeem Hicks, Michael Brockers. Michael Brockers and Hakeem Hicks, you know, at this stage in their career, I don't know, bro. I don't know about
Matt Ioannidis be the only guy that I would take a look at all.
Yeah. Matt Ioannidis is the only guy I'll take a look at, man. He, you know, look, those other guys, man, are a little long in the tooth at this point, man.
Facts.
My God, why we get rid of Waller from Myers who can't block? Yo, bro, don't come in here with that nonsense. You know why? Because he never plays. That's why we got rid of him, yo. My guys, Sir Chai, man. Russell and Sierra covered in silver and black splooge. You are tweaking. Why did I even read that? Stop it with the nasty work in here, yo.
I love it. Yeah. All right, my pie. I got dogs, 3 dogs. I got 4 kids running around. My bad, bro.
All right, bro. It's all good, man. Yo, Game of Tutorials by Mr. Franklin. We got to cut out the dumb penalties. Now, this is the one thing, bro. It was a relatively clean game. We didn't have a lot of penalties per se. We had a lot of dumb penalties and big penalties, and they got to get that together, man. They definitely do. And I think the refs did us no favors this game.
We almost penalized 100 yards, so we got to clean that up.
Yeah, but they were huge penalties, and that was the thing. You know what I'm saying?
15 yards. I mean, put it like this: 30 yards on Jacorian Bennett alone, another 15 with the kicker, with Luke Masterson. That's 45. And then there was a Divine Diablo face mask. That's 60 alone. So you're right. It wasn't a million of them, but there were big penalties.
Yo, this is a little jewel I didn't know. James W., thank you for this comment, bro. So one small thing to keep in mind is that JMD, after his Denver firing, went to Tony Dungy to understand how to run a locker room the right way. The way he handles Chandler in this game shows it. Now, if that's true, I've never heard anything like that. If that's true, that's dope, because if anybody knew how to deal with players, it was Tony Dungy, man. Facts. My guy, Jamal Williams, Jacoby Myers on my bench with 29 points, and I'm sick. That's what you get for not starting your Raider, brother. What's wrong with you, bro? Jamal, you tweaking, man.
I died today, man. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase absolutely fucked me, bro.
Raph, you are the Maloik of fucking fantasy football, yo. You are the Maloik. You have the worst luck. Listen, man.
Scary Terry, bro, killed me. Yeah, I just absolutely died. And my bitch,
if it was raining money, he would get mud. This guy can't buy a bucket.
Joe Burrow had 3 points. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Ridiculous, bro. Yo, my man Sniper Jones. Shout out to Sniper Jones, man. Follow him over there on Twitter, man. A win is a win, but damn, what a sloppy game. I was very surprised at how sloppy we look. Also, some of those Jimmy G balls seem to flow forever. Zip that thing. Listen, man, you're not going to get the zip with Jimmy. I know we're used to seeing Carr sling it and, you know, the golden arm, golden boy quarterback, but that's not what you get with Jimmy. What you get is moxie, you get guts, you get accuracy, you get pocket awareness. So listen, man, it's all good. I'll take Jimmy G any day of the week, and we can win these ugly games like this, man. You know what I'm saying? Tyree Wilson could not get off the snap, and he's a rookie, and it's time, bro. It's time for us to go out there and make a move. I think this organization sees this is one of the reasons why when people talk about that restructure, why they did that. It gave them the fluidity to make moves just in case this team has issues.
Yep.
This is the time to do that, man. Yo, thank you, Wasted Docs and Hammer, for being live today, boys. It was close, but 1-0 puts us over the top. Yo, shout out to you, Raider, man. Appreciate you.
Real quick, look at this too, you guys, real fast. Nice little jewel right here. I like that. I love it, man. Hey, they really absolutely love Jimmy G in that locker room, bro. And you see the difference, bro. They respect him. They like, you can just tell, man, like that he's a proven winner. They really like that guy a lot, man, in that locker room.
Yo, my guy, NY Raider fan, I will take a floating completed pass over a zip incomplete pass any damn day. Me too, bro. My dog, Sean L, man. Thayer Mumford is the best blocking tight end in all of football, period.
They had him a lot out there as that six offensive lineman, bro. He was in those jumbo packages. He was cooking. And did you see they took Loom out a whole series that had a Mumford playing at right tackle.
I told you, Jermaine Aluminor was Aluminor in the day, man, with those false starts, bro. Yeah, he illumined. He illumined, man. Yo, Jimmy is the G. That's a fact, man. Yo, my guy, Raider Rag, we got to hold first place in the AFC West. Listen, man, for as long as we can, let's hold it for a month. Let's go out there and go shock the world and beat Buffalo, man.
Facts.
My guy, Albert Moy. Yeah, it was a dogfight, nasty and vicious, but we found a way to win. Just win, baby. I'm so glad that now, guys, let me ask you a question, man. Do you think the Denver Broncos are going to be a problem with us coming forward, man? I think the Broncos are going to be a problem.
Every team's going to get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is week 1. You got to get the rust off of you. Pittsburgh looked like shit against the Niners. Chargers couldn't get it done against Miami. All these teams are going to get better moving forward. Denver still had a good game today, you guys. Like, especially with missing a lot of their weapons. Tim Patrick out for the season. Hamler gone. Jerry Jeudy with his hamstring. They were missing a lot of moving parts. You know what I'm saying? And they still showed up. Like, for real. Like, this is a team that they're well coached. You know what I mean? On the defensive side of the ball with Vance Joseph, and on the offensive side of the ball, like, they're going to be fine. Like, this was a really good game to me on both sides. Russell Wilson had a really good game statistically. You know what I mean? Like, look. This was a dog match. This was a dog fight. Wasted, you know what I'm saying? And it came down to the wire, and we came out on top. It is what it is.
Bro, Aluminor hasn't recovered from the beatdown from Mitchell Renz. Mitch, why the hell you got to do this? I mean, goddamn, Mitch. What's wrong with you, man? Beating that man like that in that hamburger eating contest. The man's ego is fractured.
That was the wing contest, I think.
Whatever the hell it was.
Wasted. Mitch cooked somebody else in a burger contest too, though. He definitely fried somebody with
Mitch. I think it was Hankins.
Yeah, Jonathan Hankins. There you go.
Mitch the Giant Killer Renz, man. It's ridiculous, man. Yo, man, hold up, man. Yo, this is the NFL, and every team has paid professional players. We just need to focus on the team coming up this week, and that's a fact, man. My guy, Dennis Bustamante. On that catch, Jacoby Myers made, he held on to the football, got a penalty on that. Wow, what a game winner. Yeah, man, he was out on Dream Street, bro. That was a very, very scary play, man. Did you see how he had that ball tucked, bro? He was out, man. Bro. Yeah, that was some Rod Tidwell shit, man. It's ridiculous, bro.
We were live. Me, Cody, Hammer, and Andy were live, and we were, like, freaking out seeing it in real time. That was a scary situation, man.
Yeah, man, me and my bro was over here. We was freaking too, man. It was crazy, man. Yo, man, let me see. My man, Lenny Danger, man. What the hell? I don't think Denver's going to be a problem for us this season. They're coming to our house next time we meet, and we'll be damned we're going to lose and let them disrespect our house, period. Raiders, that's what the hell I'm talking about.
I'm not saying we're going to lose to them by any stretch. I'm just saying that they're going to get better. They're going to improve. They're going to learn from this game. They're going to get a lot of their weapons back. Well, at least Jerry Jeudy at some point here in the near future. You know what I mean? Like, Don't look past Denver, bro.
Nah, I'm not looking past him. And Russell Wilson looks like he back too. He looked good today, man. Liquor Nation, I purposely watch every Tyree snap just to see what every delusional Raider fan was excited about. And when we took this bum, I bet y'all wish y'all got Carter now. Stop the cap, you bums. Listen, man.
Well, you looking at two guys, Laker Nation, that been wanting Jalen Carter. We did not want anything to do with Tyree Wilson. But once we drafted him, we said, okay, well, he's a Raider now. So we're full steam ahead. We're behind him now. You know what I mean? But you're looking at two guys that will scream from the mountaintops Jalen Carter should have been the pick forever. So, like, I know you must be talking to the chat because you definitely ain't talking to us.
Yeah, hold on. And I got to say, stop the effing cap. Let me tell you something, bro. I went full nuclear meltdown when we drafted Tyree Wilson. Full meltdown, bro.
Yep.
Don't bring that over here to us, bro. Yo, Don Day, what it is, man. Yo, fellas, good game. Great. No points left. My God. I'm used to losing all these sloppy games against good defenses. This team is different. Himmy definitely rolling up to the Bunny Ranch this week, man. Shout out to whatever he got to do to unwind, man. Himmy, go do what you got to do, man. My guy, Sir Shah, man. Sierra is filing for divorce and the Raiders thong. Yo, y'all stupid, yo. Leave Sierra alone, man. Leave Sierra alone, man. Y'all stupid, man. Yo, Sir Shah, you think the Raiders can trade Renfro and Jones for picks? No, nobody's going to take those two contracts. Those contracts are albatrosses. You might be able to unload Hunter Renfro, but you're not going to get anybody to play ball with you with the Chandler Jones trade, and you'd have to take so much of that money that it wouldn't be worth it. I'd rather let him sit on a bench and rot than trade him for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, man, my guy. Hi, Hitman Raider. He goes, I downed a whole bottle of Woodson whiskey. Shout out to Woodson whiskey too, man. That was a good, solid choice, man.
Factory.
Yo, DeMarcus Webb said, wasted when Infinity War Thanos at barcode. I definitely freaking did. He said, I'm talking to the chat, fellas. Y'all definitely was preaching Carter. I remember. I'm just saying, we gotta get that abundantly clear because people be forgetting sometimes with us, bro. Yo, I think we gotta clean up both ends. It's game one, brand new season, but positive. We fought through it. It was ugly. If we make the playoffs, it's going to be ugly and tough, and that's a fact, man.
Hey, wasted my bad, brother. I got to go help clean up this house, man.
Peace, my brother. Peace, man. Yo, thank you for pulling up, man.
My brother, hey, have a great rest of the show. Shout out to the chat, man. You already know, big W. We are 1-0, first place in our division. Enjoy this win. It don't matter how we got it, ugly, beautiful, whatever. It's a dub. So at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Wasted, have a phenomenal show. Coffee and combo tomorrow, you guys. We're gonna talk more about this game and it slowly start moving towards Buffalo. Wasted, my brother. You already know what time it is, King.
All right, man. I'll holler at you, brother. Peace. All right, now. So let me ask y'all a question in the chat, man. Yo, I want you guys to give me your players of the game, right? And I want you guys to give me the people that you're expecting to ball out next week. Who do you think you see is going to improve next week, man? Wait, my guy Scott Tucker, man. Wasted. How long you think it'll be before JJ is in game shape? I think JJ's in game shape. I just think the offensive line didn't really, play as well as we expected them to. I think they're fine, man. I think JJ gonna have a nice game. Yo, my guy MX Breezy. All y'all giving up on Tyree Wilson are frauds. Word up, yo. The kid had a foot injury and missed the majority of camp. We're not giving up on him, bro. What I'm saying to you is this, bro. Taking him, to me, was a mistake. I think that at this point, we need to walk back playing him that much because he does not look good. Nobody's giving up on him. Nobody say he's not going to go and mature into a good player. But do I see a superstar? I don't. I could be wrong. It's only one game. Let's see how it works out. But it makes Breezy, man. You got to relax, bro. You got to relax, man. My guy, Greg Lira. Offensive player of the game is Jacoby Myers. Defensive player of the game is, of course, Mad Max Crosby, man. That's a fact, man. Watch the Epps and Tillery. Get the F out of here, man. Stop that, bro. Jimmy G and Nate Hobbs balled out. I expect a rebound from Josh Jacobs next week. I do too, bro. I do too, man. I do too. Let me ask y'all a question, man. Do you think it's going to be an issue with Jimmy getting the ball of Devontae downfield, man? I mean, I don't. I think that Josh is going to have to scheme up some plays to get Devontae in space so he can get his touches, man. Players of the game, Nate Hobbs, Max, Jimmy G, and Myers. Facts, bro. Players of the game go to Hobbs and Spillane. The tight end room will improve. Yeah, man, see, it normally takes tight ends like a year. You know what I'm saying? It normally takes them like a year, man. Wait, hold on. Then Raider Chaos, what a great comment. Is it just me or did everyone else notice the great tackling finally? Yes. The one thing about this team is it was a fundamentally sound game, man. Fundamentally sound, man. I loved it, man. Greg Leary, the Raiders need to be more creative to get Devontae Adams open. Yeah, man. Yeah, because Jimmy's accurate, but Jimmy doesn't have that zip. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, man, I'm glad that he was able to gut this win out, man. Jeremiah Hernandez, I can't see deep balls this season. Pause. Bro, I hope you don't see any balls deep, bro. I hope you don't, Jeremiah. Hope you good, bro. Danny Malero, my guy. Adams was open all day, but Jimmy wasn't looking his way. I don't know if he was open, bro. You got to realize Jimmy knows his limitations, man. So they have to scheme some stuff that's a little shorter, man. My guy, Travis Spalding. We have a first-year QB and a second-year coach. They have a second-year QB and a first-year coach. No meaningful film on either team. I'm not surprised both teams played ugly. That's a great, great point, Travis Spalding. I'm waiting for Trey Tucker on that cross pad and yak. I am too, bro. I can't wait to see him. I hope they bring him up next year, man. But guys, man, hold on. My guy, Keith England, man. Jacorian Bennett is a dog, bro. He's going to be a good one. He definitely is, man. Yo, Mayer's a wide receiver. Myers a wide receiver, not Mayer. Whack block himself. Yeah, he's a rookie, bro. Sean, he got to understand what's going on. He's a rookie. So I don't really expect a whole lot from him, yo. Nacho Libre. Not sure what people are saying Jacobs wasn't in game shape. Do you see how many tackles he broke? The O-line wasn't blocking. And that's a fact. Josh Jacobs is playing pretty damn good, man. Jimmy G, some reason, has pretty much been a winner. He just tends to get injured. He is, man. And listen, man, as long as he win, it's just win, baby. I'm not for the style points. If we win every game by 1 point this season, as long as we win, I don't give a good goddamn, man. Yo, y'all, Jimmy G was cold, and that's a stone cold lead pipe fat. But y'all, listen. Let me tell y'all something, man. I think it's time for us to get out of here, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. We will be going live tomorrow. Everybody will be going live tomorrow. I know I will be after work, man. Y'all have a terrific night, man. Yo, we got to keep Jimmy clean. Real quick, let me get Sniper Jones, right? If I'm not mistaken, I don't think Jimmy got sacked once. No. And Josh low-key looked hesitant. No, you're bugging. Josh was fine, bro. It just wasn't any holes, man. But, yo, peace out, yo. Enjoy the win. Love all of y'all. See y'all tomorrow. We will be back in the place to be tomorrow, and we will have some press conference to break down, some raw numbers to break down. And yo, guys, you know what we always do, man. You know what I mean? We up, y'all. We in first place in the AFC West for the first time in a long time, man. Y'all have a freaking wonderful and terrific night, man. Peace.